Hey team, I'm gonna wait till you hop on because I have this fear of going live in the wrong place. Like talking to my team, but maybe I'm in my VIP group or maybe I'm on my personal page. So I'm always like, wait, am I in the right place? So someone needs to comment and make sure that I'm in our Team Nailed It group. Anyway, I want to share a fun challenge with you guys that I am doing myself and I'm challenging you to do as well. Hey Alicia, am I in Team Nailed It? Here is the challenge. I'm still waiting to hear back from Alicia or someone. Here's the challenge. Okay, so yes, okay, good. Whew. I even had a dream once, you guys, that I went live and then I forgot to turn it off and I was live like all day long and the whole world saw my life. That could be scary. Anyway, all right. So, the reason, here's what triggered this 100 nails challenge that I'm giving to you guys. Okay. So my husband he wanted us to watch this show called The New Creatives that's on BYU TV. And, it's a really cool, like, kind of documentary style show that just interviews different people who are doing really creative, who have really creative jobs. And one of the guys they interviewed, his name was Jake Parker. He's a cartoonist. And so Jake Parker, he draws these awesome cartoons. And so one day he was drawing this cartoon of like a robot, and he decided that he would try to draw it several different ways. So he was like, okay, I'm going to draw it with like different ears, and now I'm going to draw it with like a bigger nose or like a smaller head. And he kept, tweaking it and making changes to this cartoon. So, so in this TV show that I was watching about this cartoonist, he decided that he would try to do it 100 different ways. And so he said he got to so he started drawing it all sorts of different ways, this one character. And once he got to about 20, he was like, oh my gosh, this is hard. Like, you really have to like push yourself and get creative on different ways to draw this cartoon character. But he said by the time he got to 100, he had drawn all these crazy versions of this one character, and it was really awesome. And so at the end of this TV show called The New Creatives, they challenged everyone, all the viewers that were watching, to do a 100s challenge where you find something that excites you, or something creative, or anything that excites or inspires you, and do it 100 times. And the whole philosophy behind it is that when you do something 100 times, you're going to push yourself out of your comfort zone. You're going to not worry so much about doing it perfectly, because you guys are going to hear me say this a million times, to start sloppy. Like, you don't have to do anything perfectly. It's more important that you start. And that's something he mentioned in the show. He was like, I'm all about, finished is better than perfect. So, when you do something 100 times, you're just going to try to get it done 100 times. You're not going to care so much about the end, about it having to be perfect. So I love that concept. And I was like, how can I apply this to Color Street? Because I'm such like I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm a business nerd. And so I thought, you know what? I am going to mail out 100 samples. And so I just did a live video on my personal Facebook page sharing about this. And I posted a link I made a Google form that explains, that shows them the different samples they can choose from. And it also is an awesome, this form also, asks them for like their email, and it gets their address so I can mail it to them, and also asks them if they're interested in hosting a party, like locally or online, asks if they're interested in being a stylist. So it's kind of a little bit of a survey too, which is sneaky. I'm all about sneaky marketing like that. And then I also ask that they commit to posting it on social media. Oh, that's awesome. Tara said she has sent 82 samples. And the best way to keep track of this, and I'm sure Tara is doing this is through a Google document, because you can look through it and you can see how many it tells you how many people have filled out the form. And it's awesome too, because you can keep track of all that contact info and all their survey info, and you can follow up with them. So anyway, I also asked if they would commit to posting it on Instagram or Facebook and tagging me. So that's 100 people that will be tagging me with pictures of their nails. So I was like, okay, that's legit. Like, I want 100 people talking about me and Color Street Nails. So that's my challenge. My challenge to all of you guys in Team Nailed It, in this downline. I don't care how busy you are. I don't care how many vacations you are on. Like, whatever. Ditch the excuses. And I want to challenge you guys to send out 100 nail samples by the end of August, before the end of August. Okay, so that's like a week. That's not that much time. My goal is to do it in a week. We'll see. So that means I've got to get creative. I've got to find 100 people that are willing to commit to posting on social media and that want nail samples. So it's going to push us all out of our comfort zone, and that's going to be 100 people we can talk to about becoming a stylist, or we can talk to, we can add to our VIP group, or that we can, that can eventually become customers. So yeah, I would just encourage you to get, go live, post the link, do a post about it, like make a graphic that says 100. I'm gonna have to get creative, and so are you. So feel free to share your ideas in the comments below. I will post a link to my form so you can kind of see it. Obviously, please don't fill it out, because you guys don't need nail samples. But yeah, so I'm excited, and I want to hear back from you. I want to hear how it goes. I want to know when you hit 100. Like, comment below this video when you hit 100. And let's do this thing, okay? All right. You guys are awesome. Have a good day. Bye.